I got asked for some ideas for announcing a certification on LinkedIn. I'm like, man, I have some ideas here. But before I share these ideas, hit that subscribe and notify button because I create all of this content for you. So the first idea would be to add that certification. You can go down here, you can just go add a profile section, go here to recommended, license and certifications. Click right there. I can add a new certification. I can add a certification of 60 years old and older. This is my certification, okay? Issued by old people. And issued, it does not expire. It was issued to me in 2022. You can fill this out however you want. Here's the credentialing ID. It's ID number 64. Now here's the credential URL. In a license, you got to use a URL. You don't have to, but if you really want to show the certification, then you use the URL. So watch what I did. Go over here, certificate of completion. There it is right there. So all I got to do is share it. So let me go here. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to share it. And then I'm going to say only people with access can it's going to change it to anyone with a link can view it. So I'll copy the link and I'll go back here to LinkedIn and I'll put this link in there right there. Make sure I tell people I'm testing here. Now it's not getting announced in any other way. It's only being added to my LinkedIn profile. So this is option number 1. Hit save. So just an FYI, this image right here is the certification board. So LinkedIn Learning doesn't have an icon. Evernote does, DDI do, but old people doesn't either. But show credential, whether it's a JPEG or a PDF, opens just fine. So that's option number 1. Let me show you option number 2. Option number 2 would be to do a post and to tell your target audience, most important viewer, why you are so excited about getting this certification and how it's going to help you do your job better. So let me write that I call it editorial first. Now let's go grab an image. Select an image. There's the image I want to select right there. Hit open. Now it's going to let me do alt text. You always want to do alt text. And your text should be highly relevant. In this case, it's not. And then I hit done, adding the image. And then I go up here. I'm getting proud of how it's going to help me better serve my clients. Maybe I want to do some hashtags. Certificate, hashtag 60 years old. Make sure I type that properly and make sure I go up here and tell everybody I'm testing. And now I'm going to share a post with an image and a statement that says, how is this certificate going to help me do my job better, serve my clients better, etc., etc. That's option number 2, share an image. Now let me show you option number 3. Option number 3 would be maybe the same kind of a statement. Let me put that in there. So I got my hashtags as well. Now I'm going to click on add a document. And I'm going to choose the document. And there it is right there. It's a PDF. Could be a multi-page document. In this case, it's a single page. Add a description. And hit done. And I've written my entire editorial. I have my hashtags in here as well. Now I can post it. Now here's what I just did. Number 1, I added a certificate to my LinkedIn profile. So anybody who's looking at my license and certificates could see that certificate on my LinkedIn profile. Number 2, they happen to be stacked up here because I did them back to back. Number 2 is I posted an image. And so that image is right here for people to see. And they can read my statement as well. And so that may show up in some of my connections news and some of my followers news feed. Number 3 is I posted and shared a document. So I did a document post. Again, I told the viewer, my target audience, ideal client, what it is I got, and then there's the document for them to read. Now, both of those will show up. I'm going to show you where that's going to show up. Actually, all of it's going to show up. The certificate's down below experience section, but look right here under activity. If I hit right here, certificate of completion, here's a certificate of completion. See all activity. And you'll see that in post, there's the document post and there's the image post. Now also under documents, there's the document post that shows up. Now, there's one more thing I could do if I wanted to. I'm not going to do it in this example, but I'll let you know that you could, is that I could write an article. I could write an article. I could talk about the certificate, the value of the certificate, what I learned from it, and then tell a bigger story in the article about how I'm able to help my clients and my customers or whoever they are that I'm helping and that this certificate is relevant to. Furthermore, in that article, I could embed the image, the PNG file, and or include the link to the URL that's online for people to view. So there's many different ways you could do it. I don't recommend you do them all. I do recommend you add it to your certificate section of your LinkedIn profile. And secondly, I recommend that you use either a document or an image, and then you share on LinkedIn, as I just did in both of these examples. You share that you got the certificate and the benefit to your clients, your target audience, the people you serve, for you getting that certificate. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope this is helpful for you.